What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again, back with another video. So, YouTube, I apologize. I have not uploaded in a while. Y'all, when I tell y'all my life has been a movie, it's been a movie, ladies and gentlemen. I've been so busy trying to organize things and everything like that I just have not had the energy to just upload. I actually just got back from Alabama. I had to help my family out with some stuff down there, working like crazy, trying to stack this paper up, get this account right. Just a lot been going on, and like I said, I know I don't really owe nobody an explanation, but I just feel like, we family here, so I can talk to y'all about stuff like that. But I'm in my work vehicle. Yeah, so y'all look around. This is my hospice vehicle. So I have a deal where I use personal use, and it's like $150 every check. So I mean, that's pretty cool. That's not bad at all. I think I get like 10,000 miles a year or something like that, which I don't really use it for nothing else. But it's kind of funny because the air is kind of acting crazy in my other car. So this one came in right on clutch, and I'm about to get that one fixed. So, but yeah, man. So closest thing to a car note, I guess, but it is what it is. I wanted to talk about, though, my experience over the last month. Well, I was last week I was on my first 7 on 7 off training. I've been training and I've been doing it consistently. I did it consistently for that 7 days. Shout out to my trainer. She's dope. The last 7 days, I've never received as much love and appreciation as a nurse than I have over the last 7 days. And I've been a nurse 6 years. You dig what I'm saying? Over the last 7 days, I've received so much love, so much gratitude, so much appreciation as a nurse. It almost felt foreign. You dig? It almost felt foreign. I want to tell y'all something. I understand that it's not always going to be that way when it comes to hospice. And I'm not saying hospice is the greatest field in the world and blah, blah, blah. It's no better field than hospice, because it's different things for different people. But what I'm saying is that I've worked in long-term care majority my whole career. And when you're working in long-term care, of course you have patients that are appreciative of what you do. I have a patient that tells me every time she sees me, CJ, I love you. Thank you for what you do. You know what I'm saying? Every time. And I'm gonna be honest, she's really one of the main reasons I even keep coming back to the facility, because I'll take care of her like I would take care of my grandma. I do all my patients like that, but me and this patient, we have a bond. So, and I take care of her. And she just, every time she sees me, CJ, I love you. Thank you so much for what you do. And, I know textbook, you're not supposed to say it back. But listen, sometimes when you come across people in them situations in the nursing home, sometimes you're the only family they got. So yeah, I'll say it back. I love you. I appreciate, because I have love for her. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who's worked in that position for a while know exactly what I'm talking about. But out of the one or two that do that show that kind of love, then you got 36 more who ain't doing that. And then you got the ones out of that 36 that be talking to you crazy, that be talking to you reckless, that, don't understand that, you have other patients and stuff like that. And and nobody asks to be sick, and they don't know any better. So sometimes it's not their fault, but at the same time, some of them know what they be doing. They be talking to you reckless, crazy, don't care. It's all about them. It is what it is. It's a part of the game, part of the territory. But over the last week, Thank you so much. I appreciate you. CJ, you guys did such a good job. I appreciate you being there for us in this moment of vulnerability. I appreciate this, for you being here for us and treating us so nice in our darkest times. This is the stuff that I've been hearing over the last 7 days, and it's so foreign that it's almost overwhelming to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? I got families, so, pouring out their hearts and like, yo, I just thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've heard thank you so many times. I appreciate you so many times. And as a nurse, when you work hard, you on that grind, you hear it, but to hear it over and over and over and over and over again, you'd be like, wow. You'd be like, whoa, you didn't, I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else, but at least for myself, I'd be like, wow, like, I didn't know it could be like that much love. And again, it's only my first week, you dig? And I know it's not gonna always be like that. I know I'm gonna have some families that wow out. I know I'm gonna have some families that ain't gonna always feel like that. But to know that that kind of potential exists, what I felt last week exists, being in this field, wow. That's a big deal for me, because in my personal life, I hate feeling unappreciated, especially if I'm going out on a limb and I'm doing something for you and I'm doing something to help you and I'm doing something that I feel like it'll make you better. Or if you ask me for something and you're still unappreciative, I hate feeling like I'm unappreciated. You know what I'm saying? At work, I know this is just a job, but at the same time, I hate feeling unappreciated at work, especially when you go above and beyond. And see, that be a lot of the reason that a lot of nurses, which they should still do their job, but a lot of nurses don't go above and beyond because it's not reciprocated. You should do your job like you're supposed to do it to the best of your abilities. But sometimes a lot of these places ask you to go above and beyond, to do extra work that you're not supposed to do, and won't even tell you thank you, we appreciate you. Some will, not all, but some will. And that gets to you after a while. You be like, for what? Stay over for what? And help out for what? You dig? More work, to do more work, to feel unappreciated, they talking about don't abandon your co-workers. No. Everybody know this ain't for the most part, ain't no team in this. Everybody be for they self, for the most part. Then for a lot of the times, you cleaning up what other people have not done. Going in and doing wound changes and wound dressings that the last shift didn't do, and they want to endorse, but they have plenty of nurses. But then you'll be short on your shift, but the management expects you to knock it out. No. That's crazy. And that is why a lot of these places get the results that they get, because how they treat their people. You treat somebody like a number, you're gonna get number results. Point blank, period. It's always going to be like that if something does not change in these hospitals and in these facilities. It's always going to be like that. But as far as hospice is concerned, I truly believe I have found my niche. I am going to explore other things. But like I said, it's been a long time since I was like, man, okay, I'm ready to work. I want to go to work. I'm excited about going to work. I like being there for people who may not have it all together, because I can relate to that pain. You dig what I'm saying? And I have people that help me through that pain. And I like being there, and I like being that person that's, even if it's just for a few moments, I like being that person that can help out and help them get through the transition of losing somebody, but the next step afterwards. I enjoy that. So, nursing is so big. This is just only one of the things that you can do. But like I said, this is the first time in a long time that I really felt appreciated and loved. So much love I got last week. it was almost overwhelming, and it felt foreign as a nurse, which is crazy. Because nurses, a lot of us, now you got some bad ones out there, but a lot of us, I would like to believe a lot of us like our jobs and want to go out there and help the people and heal the sick and all that kind of stuff, and help people get back to a state to where they can do for themselves again. I want to believe that. And sometimes just some of the things that you experience, you just be like, wow. It'd be difficult to come back to work and to continue to have that smile on your face in that bedside manner. But we always gonna stay professional, because once again, nobody asks to be sick. But people have to respect nurses as well. Nurses don't deserve abuse. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again, back with another video. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, leave a comment, please. And if you don't do anything else, please make sure you get paid. The young nurse get paid. Peace. Before I go, I have to give a shout out to Ronnie. I met Ronnie within my journey. She is a supporter of the channel, and I am a supporter of her. She is going back to get her RN. She's in school right now, so shout out to you, Ronnie. It was a pleasure meeting you today, and shout out to you. I told you I was gonna mention you, so shout out to you, Ronnie.